Mr. Hu Chunhua, Vice Premier, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to address the opening ceremony and keynote forum of the 2021 edition of the Expo Central China. Allow me to first of all thank Mr. Lin Wu, Governor of Shanxi Province, for the opportunity to address this forum. I also wish to commend the public and private bodies hosting this timely event, which is in line with the current endeavor to reignite the global economy in the aftermath of the COVID-19 crisis. The Expo is yet again another demonstration of the growth and ingenuity of China and the spirit of enterprise of the Chinese people. Business leaders agree that China will play an increasingly important world role in the future. China has not fully recovered from the shock of the coronavirus pandemic, but its economic ascent is accelerating. Innovation and new infrastructure are unleashing economic growth in the world's second largest economy. This reconfirms the fact that China is key to the global recovery, as the contribution to global GDP growth continues to be even more significant. Indeed, while His Excellency Mr. Li Keqiang, the Premier, announced in March that China had set a growth target of 6% for 2021, the World Economic Outlook, a publication of the International Monetary Fund, later said it expects the growth to be around 8.4%. Besides, China was the only major economy to register growth in 2020 at 2.3%. There are obviously lessons to be drawn from China's success. While performing the feat of managing and controlling COVID-19 across its own vast territories, China has also been one of the leaders in developing coronavirus vaccines, which are now being supplied globally, including through donations. My country received a donation of 100,000 doses of vaccines from the Chinese government last month, and I wish to reiterate here our gratitude for this gesture of support to us. All this attests to the acknowledged solidarity and global leadership of China in its efforts for addressing the pandemic on the principle of leaving no country behind. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Mauritius and China established diplomatic relations in 1972. Our two countries have, since then, constantly revitalized and upgraded our cooperation. In fact, our bond with China dates back to more than 2 centuries ago, when the first Chinese immigrants arrived in Mauritius. We have forged age-old cultural ties with China, which have a profound influence on the everyday life of our people. Our friendly ties were further reinforced on the occasion of the visit by President Xi Jinping to Mauritius in July 2018. I had the opportunity to meet President Xi again a few months later during the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, FOCAC has been instrumental in bringing Mauritius closer to the Shanxi province. It was after the 2006 FOCAC conference that the Shanxi provincial government decided to establish the Shanxi Jinfei Investment Company Limited to run an economic trade zone in Mauritius. This vast zone is situated near our modern seaport, Portris. Its new master plan now includes Jinfei Smart City, which seeks to promote sustainable development. This project will require an investment of $125 million and is dedicated to serve as a bridge for enterprises from Shanxi province and Greater China to tap the African market. I would like to invite the business people attending this exhibition to look into this project. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, China is a privileged trade and investment partner for Mauritius. Imports from China have risen steadily over the past decade. China has become our main import market and second largest trade partner. Demand for Mauritian products is also gradually gaining momentum. The main export products are seafood, textile, and sugar. New products, such as the Mauritian rum, are gradually entering the Chinese market. There is much scope for Mauritian exports to China. I would like to invite Chinese companies to take full advantage of the free trade agreement between Mauritius and China, which came into force in January this year. The free trade agreement opens up access to investment and trade in some 100 services sectors and subsectors. This includes financial services, information and communication technology, professional services, construction, distribution services, and tourism. The membership of Mauritius in a number of regional economic communities in Africa, such as the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, the Southern Africa Development Community, and the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, opens up preferential access on a market of 1.3 billion people. This represents a tremendous opportunity for Chinese businesses targeting the African market. They can set up processing plants in Mauritius to produce for the African market and benefit from our membership in these regional groups. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Mauritius is an investor-friendly country, ranked 13th globally in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business in 2019. China's interest in investing in Mauritius is evidenced by the setting up of the Bank of China in 2016, and also by a growing number of Chinese companies having established their operation headquarters for Africa in Mauritius, such as China Africa Development Fund, Huawei, and Shanxi Qianli Enterprise Group, which is expected to set a model for other Chinese investors to follow. I extend an invitation to the Chinese business community to avail themselves of the wide array of trade and investment opportunities that the Mauritius-China Free Trade Agreement has created. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I would say that there is an urgent need for global stakeholders to coordinate in managing the direct consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic. I wish plenty of success to the event and congratulate the organizers for this initiative. Thank you.